There were once 3 little silver trouts who lived in a stream of clear water which ran between 2 high green banks. The banks protected it from the wind and storms, so that the water was always smooth, and as the sun shone there, it was a very delightful place. Besides, these little fishes had plenty to eat and drink, and nothing to trouble them, so that you would have expected them to be perfectly happy. But alas, it was not so. These little trouts were so foolish as to be discontented and unhappy, and God heard them complaining. So he told the little fishes that each of them might wish for whatever he pleased, and it should be granted. So the first little trout said, "I am tired of moping up here in the water, and of having to stay all the time in one place. I should like to have wings, to fly in the air as the birds do, and go where I pleased." The next said, "I am a poor, ignorant little fish, and I do not know how to protect myself from danger. I should like to have a great deal of knowledge, and understand all about hooks and nets, so that I might always keep out of danger." The other little trout said, "I too am a poor, ignorant little fish, and for that reason I do not know what is best for me. My wish is that God would take care of me, and give me just what he sees best for me. I do not want anything that he does not choose to give me." So God gave wings to the first, and he was very happy, and soared away into the air, and felt very proud, and despised his companions whom he had left in the river. He liked so much to fly that he flew away off till he came to a great desert where there was no water, nothing but sand as far as he could see. By this time he was tired of flying and was faint and thirsty, but he could see no water. He tried to fly farther but could not. His wings failed, and he fell down panting on the hot sand, where he died miserably. And God gave the second little fish knowledge, as he had desired, and he understood all kinds of danger. But instead of being happier, he was all the time in terror. He was afraid to go into the deep water, lest the great fishes there should swallow him up, and he was afraid to go into the shallow water, lest it should dry up and leave him. If he saw a fly or anything that he would like to eat, he did not venture to touch it, lest there should be a hook concealed under it. So he pined away and died. But God loved the other little trout, and took care of him, and kept him from all dangers, so that he was the happiest little trout that ever lived. And now, which of the 3 fishes was the wisest? We have to feel sorry for the 2 little fishes that died. They were not too much to blame, after all. They didn't know what would happen. No, certainly they did not. They were to blame for not being satisfied with what God had given them, and believing that he knew best.